Welcome back to the channel, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are on the Citadel, which is home to West Hill, our 2.5-year-old Minecraft medieval fantasy city build. And yesterday we were working on this moat here, and I actually went ahead and took the design that we decided that we liked for the edge of the moat here as we were working on the timber supports and the top of it, and I just mirrored it over here. So it's that part is all done. And I think the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to jump into the moat, and I'm going to do a little bit more in terms of custom grass, maybe throw a couple of bushes down there. I think having a vine kind of going up here would be good, or I guess like a bush vine, not an actual Minecraft vine, but like a custom vine, like we've made before. I think the idea here is that while it's meant to be a defensive moat, it is also kind of a spring water source that's being used, or at least worked around in other places, as the moat has like a little waterfall down here and then goes underneath the square back out to the river. But I don't think the town has been in need of any kind of defense for a while, so I don't think we need to have it be super accurate. I think I'd rather just make it look good. So we're going to pick up where we left off. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? Yeah, put some of the stuff away. This can all go back. Get some of those. Just in case we want to make rocks. And what else do I need? Oh, I might want to grab some darker mud blocks. Don't think I need the signs. Well, maybe we'll add them. And water. And then of course we'll need probably azalea bushes, so we'll go get some of those. Seagrass. Maybe a little kelp. Running low on the kelp. So I hope folks have had a good release week. We had 1.19.4 has been released on the Java edition of the game. We'll be covering that in detail, of course, on Monday on the Spawn Chunks. But most of what we have to say, we've said already. So it's not going to be a real opinion piece. It'll be more of just like a straight up. This is kind of a summary of what has come to pass, Oh yes, the new gravel, suspicious gravel on Bedrock. I saw that in the Spawn Chunks Discord. That's right. That's right. And some interesting news of data pack nature. I was talking with Axel, who is also Chuck, the author of the Tables and Chairs data pack, and they are working on a new version for 1.20 that will include bamboo and cherry wood. So there's going to be pink tables and chairs, and then the yellowy bamboo tables and chairs as well. Unfortunately, it might be being rewritten entirely, which means that it might break all of the tables and chairs in West Hill. So I'm going to have to ask them how that's going to work out for us in the long run. I really don't want to have to walk around and replace all of the tables and chairs. A little tedious. We'll grab some moss and we'll grab, I want to say just azalea for now. And some bone meal. All right, first things first. I would say because this is the source of the water, there's not really going to be a lot flowing over here. So to me, it's a good idea to then try and create some more life over here. It'd be a little denser. Did I leave my ladder in? I didn't leave my ladder in. Put that back. Maybe not quite that close to the edge. Maybe we'll have it come up a bit. That looks pretty good. I also need some moss carpet. Waterlog leaves, yes. Love the fact that we can waterlog leaves. I also like the fact that we can put carpet on top of things to help them feel a little bit more dense. I like that as well. I wish we could put vines underneath those blocks. That would be really, really cool. All right, so then we're going to bring in maybe a little extra seagrass here. And we can also maybe find a spot. Big drip leaf. Do they get, can you plant these in water or near water? I can never remember. Oh, I don't have any shears. Right. Now they grow on their own, or do they only grow as high as you bone meal them? I can never remember. Well, I've planted others. Have they grown? They need bone meal? Cool. Yeah, those are the same. Okay. I feel like they grow more than one block, though, when you bone meal them. That's the only thing. Oh, no. That seems to be okay. Now, I don't know if these look good next to lily pads or not. Not really. We'll see. I might put the lily pads in the back corner. Yeah. And then put another drip leaf maybe... Where do I want to put it? And then I think we'll have one more here. Need to go get some shears so I don't waste all this seagrass. Yeah, I don't want them to grow any bigger. I want them to stay kind of like surface level. I like the color of them better than the lily pads. Lily pads are something else I think I would like to create like a custom texture for. I wish that lily pads would change color based on the biome in the same way that bushes do. But then again, then you couldn't have green lily pads in a desert, so there's that. I just find that they don't match any of the other greens currently in the game. Unless they match swamps, which is probably what they do. Woodlouse Pie, thanks very much for the tier 1 sub. 3 months! I learned a lot from watching how considered and careful you are with the builds. Oh, thanks very much. That's very kind of you to say. And thank you for the support. That's the 3-month water keystone badge that you've got there. Very much appreciated. But I want shears. Aha. I like that with the drip leaf you can control where it lives, which direction it goes. Really didn't do a very good job with the bone meal, did I? Let's take out a bit of this. Actually, maybe we'll put a bush in here. Pop up and see what that's looking like. Yeah, I like how the lily pads and the drip leaf kind of pull your attention to the corner. I might actually want to push this one back to there instead. And I think we'll replace this leaves. Oh, I didn't realize that the lily pads were taller. They float higher in the air than the drip leaf. What are these called? Big drip leaf. Been watching you the last few streams and they have been really enjoyable. Well, thanks very much, Ninja Monkey. Cool username. I feel like that's pretty good. Might want to put one more lily pad down there. Yeah, like right there, I think. So yeah, welcome in, Ninja Monkey. Thanks for saying hi. All right, so I've increased the density there because I don't think there'd be much water flow, but this is going to have like a flow to it in our imagination, of course. So really anything along here is going to be dense, and then out here is going to be less so. So the other thing that I'd like to address is a little bit more of a tonal shift in some of the dirt. And we'll see how much of this we can actually see from above. Probably not much, would be my guess. Oh no, that's noticeable. I've also got some darker stuff that I can put down too, if I wanted to. That seems a little bit even. Let's try the corner instead. And then there we can also throw in some of the kelp. Now this will grow up to the top of first water block. To try to put some of that over here too. Can you put kelp on top of? No. Didn't think so. So I think here we can do maybe that one tall, keep that low. Yep, I just think we can use, perhaps we'll try some of the darker sand maybe. This might be too dark. Maybe in just like the corners and places. Yeah, it seems to be okay over there. Some sort of down current there that I keep on getting pushed into swim mode automatically by. Not my favorite mechanic. And of course, yeah, if these feel too dark, we can always put stuff on top of them too. Probably another opportunity to have a little bit of the vine come out of the water here. Maybe that side instead. Don't want to make it too tall. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see. I guess we need to continue some of the packed mud. Oh good, we have more. I was like, man, running low on Azalea. Yeah, I feel like that's enough. I don't think we're overdoing it. Try to have all this make sense as far as where things are located, how it might spread. So I'm just kind of generally keeping it closer to the keep where I can. I guess we could probably have a little bit of kelpal on there too. Now here, we could maybe even try to make it feel like a little bit more of a transition. So I can go, oh no, I have some stuff. So I can get some stuff like this. And cobble. Do a little bit of a transition here. As I try not to get washed away. And let's switch those. I think I'll make this mossy cobble. Sure. I wish we could do more, like with buttons and things that wouldn't get washed away. Because you could make like more pebbles and rocks and stuff, but I mean, you're not really going to see. Yeah, tomorrow's LEGO stream is going to go ahead as planned. And that is going to be the Balrog and Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings as brickhead sets. That's the sets we're working with. Shears, and let's go with rooted dirt. Rooted mud, rather. Sorry. Can't put anything up there. feel like the sun would probably hit this side more. So make that one a little bit taller. Am I getting the Rivendell? No. That is, in Canadian dollars, it's like, after taxes, it would be close to 800 bucks. So no. It looks cool, but I also don't know where I would display it. I don't have any kind of like big bookshelf space for that kind of thing. Normally what I've got right now are things like Optimus Prime and Star Wars ships, things like that. Although I have to say, I've got the shuttle, the shuttle Discovery that we just finished in my living room. And I mean, that's big, and Rivendell is bigger than that. And like, I don't know where I'm going to keep the shuttle. I mean, it's there. I like it. It's next to my TV, but like, it's large. So there's a few things about it that I have to be careful in terms of like which Lego sets I get. I mean, I need to revamp my studio, and having some Lego sets here in the studio. If I ever decide to pull the trigger on like a face cam or something for stream, then I can, I could see myself wanting some Lego in the background, you know? Yeah, if I had the money to burn, then I could see myself picking it up. Or if Lego was more about what I did, you know, like we've got the once a week. But if I had like a Lego review channel on YouTube or something, then like, yeah, sure, I'd be getting all the things. But I just can't, I can't really justify it. I want to break the surface here. I think I'm going to do it on probably that one. Or this one. And even those review channels sell some of the things afterwards. Yeah, I don't think the review channels that I watch do, but definitely some do. I had to move the Mandalorian Razor Crest playset into my studio. It's now on top of my computer because of this. I had to move it to make room for the shuttle Discovery. Yep, that's good there. So hard to be careful not to actually hit the bottom with bone meal, because then it spreads just everywhere. Need a little bit of kelp around the corner here, I think. All right, I think we're good. Maybe I can throw in a couple of rocks here and there. Probably good. This looks so good, and I've realized I've not done any of this by the river that runs by my base in my world. Another job to add to the list. Hey, look, you know, you need your own to-do list of doom. Everyone needs one. I think we're good. It's the kind of thing that you kind of tweak as time goes on. I'm seeing now some places where I'd like to put some mossy bricks in the walls where I had just have them straight. I think that was something I had planned to do later, so we'll do that now. I think it's only this main part here. Yeah. Take this up a little higher, and take this one up a little bit higher as well. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to finish up projects, especially when you've got other things pulling your attention, but I'm a bit of a completionist, so I don't have quite as much trouble finishing projects, but I know what you mean though. Alright, so I think that checks off the moat. The only thing I wanted to test was either signs at this height or lower. So I can do them at that height, or we could put them down here. We'll see which one looks better. That's tough. How do I not have trapdoors? Weird. Your boxes are so organized. Does it help to have it all like this because mine are a mess. Oh, it 100% helps. Yeah, totally helps. Taking the time to keep it organized is important, I think. I think the easiest trick for keeping things organized, I mean, like, organize it however you want. Like, I use color coding and spruce and stuff like that. But when you take something out, right-click and leave one. So that way, when you put it back, all you have to do is shift-click, and it goes right back to a spot. It doesn't go random. Like, I feel like taking something out, or when you take something out, if you don't need a lot, just right-click and cut the stack in half. And I think that goes a long way to helping too. I think this should work everywhere. We've not made them too close to one another. I'll be back with hanging signs for sure in 2020 or in 1.20. 2020 was 3 years ago. I like this one better. I don't know if we're gonna keep that, but it's not bad. I think one thing that might be better would be maybe a barrel instead of the trapdoors. I think that might be a better solution for that. Plus, it'll add a little bit more color, higher contrast. I mean, yes. I wonder if this would look good. It might be too much. I actually don't mind that. Can we do that all the way around? Should be able to. So the signs are going to be easier to do from up top. Those have nuts on them? Yes. Oh, well, so much for that. No, I want you to go the other way. Oh, we can't do it here. That's annoying. I guess we'll just do it here then. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I can totally do it here. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Crap. I will be very happy to not be bouncing up and down in a moat. Nice. Do I ever hide items and barrels around town for decoration? I don't think I've done that. I might be wrong because it's been like 2.5 years. What I have done though, have I done it in here? No, I think it basically in a lot of cases you'll end up with closets. Like I've done little houses that have like little closets and stuff, especially like near stairwells. So places like this where there'd be like a little closet here, and I've totally put like skulls on the floor or little chests or something. I've definitely done that. All right, I think I like that. I think it's a little busy, perhaps. No, I think that's okay. The Vampire Maid. Hello, hello. Cosmic is taking the day off, but you're in the Discord, you can always drop them a hello. All right, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 more signs. Might as well make a few more. Think I have enough barrels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I should have enough barrels. And lots of trapdoors. Okay. I don't know. In order to be in the Discord, you either have to have a Patreon membership to myself or the Citadel Cafe podcast, or a tier 1 here on Twitch. Prime would work as well. But Patreon is the most economical. I know that people are trying to tighten their entertainment budgets lately. And Patreon is the Joel Duggan on Patreon, or patreon.com/JoelDuggan is the easiest way to join the Discord if that's something that folks are interested in. And if you're not mad at me for making you dizzy while I put signs on moat posts. Now, can I do the barrels from up here? I might be able to. Not all of them, I don't think. Oh, maybe. I just don't want to get in the water. I'm done. I'm done bobbing around. One of the things that we have on the server as a really cool opportunity is a dual ocean monument. There are 2 ocean monuments that are within range of one another. And I would love to be able to do a double guardian farm. But boy, do I not want to be in the water for that long. Like I feel myself just seething with frustration, knowing that it's something I would have to do. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. We'll have to do that from above. And that one, I think maybe we'll just put 1 there and leave it. I don't know about that other one on top. So over here, I had temporarily put in this kind of like gradual decline, but I think I like that better. And then along here, somewhere, yes. So remove the stair. Place the stair, and then here. That should be everything. Looks about right to me. Good stuff. Gamer does. Hello, welcome in. Do you have a fan server? Yes, I do. It is also on Patreon. It's called Infinity Cove. And at a certain level of Patreon support, then you get to join Infinity Cove, which is an ongoing server. So it doesn't reset all the time. So be aware of that. Like it's a long-term server. A year? No, it's coming up on 3 years, I think. Anybody that's been around on Infinity Cove since the start can vouch for that. I think it's coming up on 3 years this August. Or is it 4? We are building a medieval town, and we're actually just about to take a road trip before my first break because I need to repair my elytra and I need to repair my pickaxe as well. First, though, I want to see if I can check something off. Yes, it's a mod. All the mods are listed under Joel's mods. Bang Joel's mods in the chat. Will take you to a spreadsheet with the UI mods and quality of life mods. Very little gameplay mods. It's mostly just fun stuff that just makes it look nicer. Parade Square. Add detail inside the barracks. Finish the keep moat. Done. We can check that off. Oh. Getting dark. I have iron armor because it makes the server harder for me, but not for other players on the server. Define areas above the moat. That we have not done. Lighting and drawbridge entrance. Have not done that. Parade Square. Add detail to the right. So I did a bunch of changes to Parade Square, but it wasn't actually on my list. Whoops. Okay. Put that back. See if there's any other tools that need repair. Nope. Got enough rockets and food. Cool. Well, there's a few new people here, so this will be fun for you. we like to take little, they're not really tours, but we'll walk through the area as I head back to the portal so that I can go to the zombie piglin farm in the nether and repair my gear. And I'll have the repair happen on my break. So I take a break once an hour. I usually just give myself a stretch, refresh my coffee. My coffee is very low at the moment, so I'm gonna go get some more. But that way you're not missing anything. Like I'll be AFK. I'll be sitting at the farm for 5 or 6 minutes. I'll turn the volume off so you're not listening to zombified piglin constantly. Aldebar, good to see you. How's the rest of your stream the other day? Folks in the chat, we raided Aldebar yesterday, day before maybe. Yeah, yesterday was Tango. They were doing some cool stuff. Take it easy, Gamer Does. No worries. Thanks for coming in. Drop a follow if you'd like to come back some other time. I have been here since you were working here. How long was that? Hold on. I'm trying to read and drive at the same time. I've been here since you were working here on the farm. Oh, that was the fall of 2020. That's when we started that farm right here, the potato one. I think November or December of 2020 is the entrance to the town. Yep. Yeah, it's 2.5 years. Westhill has been going for 2.5 years. We did the math at one point, but it's been 2.5 years. Now, you got to remember, like the first year, maybe even the first year and a half, I was only streaming Saturday, Sunday. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I wasn't able to stream daily. Daily streams are just this month right now. But I've been able to do like 3 or 4 times a week for a little while now. At least a year. Comes in fits and starts. Depending on how busy I was, right? Oh, Jazz Plays. Yeah, I remember you. That's cool. Working on a city project for 7 months, but have been on and off. Tips on being consistent. One of the things that I like to do is have multiple zones on the server. So we've got a modern city, we've got the medieval area, we've got a 118 zone. There's a bunch of different things. And I find that that's helpful because every couple of months you can bounce around. I just happen to be doing a very large project in the medieval world. What I would like to do in the future is like come to the medieval area, spend a week or 2 building a farm, and then switch and go back to do some other zone. I'm looking forward to do something very different. I think I'm going to go start the sci-fi zone when I'm done. I think that'll be cool. These are probably all mine anyway. I think the ones at the bottom are somebody else's, but the ones at the top are mine. Right. Options. We're just going to turn the whole thing down. That way I'll be sure to turn it back up later. All right. 2 most important things in the hands. Elytra will repair themselves. Bullseye. Cool. I'm going to take that break, so I'm going to go get some more coffee. I'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. Y'all can chat amongst yourselves. You can also check out twitter.com/JoelDuggan and retweet that tweet. Share with everybody that we're live. Maybe bring in a friend. We'll be right back. All right. Oh, I forgot to put my cursor over the axe. Whoops. All right, well, this won't take long anyway. It's really weird how when you're used to playing the game with sound and you're streaming and you come back, I don't have an audio monitor for my microphone. I just look over at the Streamlabs software and I can see that it's working, but I can't hear it. But when it's dead silent, it just feels very strange to have no background noise going in my brain. So I neglected to check the chat yesterday after I asked a question on my first break, which was if I was to take a break from Minecraft briefly during the week. I usually keep Minecraft on weekends regardless of what I'm doing, but if I was to play other games on Twitch, what games would folks recommend? Keeping in mind that most of my audience is Minecraft focused, so something of a similar ilk would be good. Dad, do you remember any of the replies from that yesterday? I didn't look at all. I completely got distracted. Stardew was one. I mean, Stardew makes sense. My hesitation on Stardew is that I get a lot of pixel graphics from Minecraft, so I usually try to branch out and do something else. Might try Oxygen Not Included again. I have yet to download and try Marvel Snap. I know Johnny from the Spawn Chunks is really enjoying it. No interest in Fortnite, but thanks, Ninja Monkey. Oh, you're kidding. Glad to hear it. Yeah, no interest. Fortnite is not my cup of tea. I've watched some of it. I've looked at it a little bit. It's the same reason why I haven't tried Core Keeper, you know, in terms of the graphics. Like I just have not looked at it. Ark is the survival game with dinosaurs, right? Ark Survival Evolved. Isn't that coming out with a number 2? I'd probably wait until the second one comes out before I try that. Because I believe the second one is going to be part of Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, Minecraft Legends is coming out in a month. Month from tomorrow? No, month from Saturday. And that I will be playing for sure, because that's included in my Game Pass Ultimate. So I can play that on the Xbox. I can play that on PC. I can stream it on PC. And so that's going to be happening. You can bet your butt that is going to be happening. All right, I think we're good. 34 levels? Yeah, it's fine. Turn the audio back up. How are we doing for fuel? Looks like we're low. I would say we are very low. Not a bad haul. For 5 minutes, can't complain. Yeah, I think there is a second Ark Survival coming out, but yeah, the I really want to try Starfield, but I don't think my computer can handle it. I would more than likely play that on the Xbox. And I've not looked into trying to stream from my Xbox. I think I'd have to have a capture card on my PC. Can't think of any other games. Honestly, those are my main two that I watch on streams. Sims. No, I'm not a Sims guy. Yeah, we tried a couple of building games. We tried Before We Leave. I have one on my wish list, which is, oh gosh, what was it called? It's a medieval one. but I've not actually tried it. I did stream a little bit of Cities Skylines, and that's coming out with a second version, but I think that I don't know whether that's part of Game Pass yet. If it is, then I'd check it out. I'm not going to pay for Cities Skylines because I find Cities Skylines a little bit repetitive. Do. Satisfactory is another one I wouldn't mind getting back to. The Dulwich, you like Satisfactory? It's always so cool running through here in the mornings. I'm really looking forward to having other parts of the town outside of West Hill looking as complete as the paths that we have through here. I really like the way that we've finished this up. Right up until that point. Here, not so much. Not so finished looking. You used to play Age of Empires? I've got access to Age of Empires 2 on Game Pass, but I was more of a Civilization and then eventually StarCraft when I was first into those kind of games. The Vampire Maid, thank you very much for subscribing. That's great. On Patreon, I'm assuming? Given your earlier message. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'll have to wait until after I'm on off stream to verify, and then I'll let the Minecraft mods know if you want access to the Infinity Cove fan server. But I'll send you a note on Discord. All right. I think we can turn off the shaders now so I don't cause too much lag. We can put some of this stuff away. So we had on the book, I think we had Barracks stuff, I think was next on the list. West Tiger Roads, Main West Road. Define areas above the moat, lighting and drawbridge entrance. Add detail inside the barracks. Okay. So this is the barracks, and there's detail in here. We've got candles and stuff up here. No problem. There is a little bit going on in here, but not a whole lot. I don't know what else you could put in here, though. I could make that a little bit bigger, maybe. what I could do maybe is create some supports for the stairs and then move that out. That's probably a good idea. And then in here we've got, this is all pretty well detailed. Could maybe use a little bit of support there. Some railings as we get higher up. Might be a good idea. And then what about downstairs from here? It's a little barren. So yeah, we could probably put a few more things in here. No secrets in the closet yet. But then this has got a lot more detail. Yeah, okay. So it's probably just that this felt a little on the empty side. That's all good stuff in it. So yeah, it's just here it feels a little bit sparse. Oh, and the courtyard's empty too. Okay. No creeper inside. No, it's all pretty well lit. It's all pretty well lit. All right, let's grab those. I don't want to go overboard. Maybe we'll just wait for those. I'll need signs, stairs, slabs, spruce trapdoors. Probably some of those and some of these. We'll start from there. So this was all done. That was all done. First thing was in here. Right, so we've got 2 barrels and a crate. So to make this look a little bit nicer, probably come in here like this. Oh, we've done something else since. Duggan sounds very Irish. Is it St. Patrick's Day tomorrow? It is St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, and Duggan is Irish. I'm Canadian, and there's not really been much as far as Irish heritage, but Nova Scotia is heavily Irish and Scottish heritage combined. But I've always liked the idea of like an Irish heritage. It's originally from Duggan, O''Doughan, and I think it means like dark, but the family motto is hope, I think. So it's kind of an odd combination. Oh, there's our railing up here already. Cool. All right, so that kind of helps that a little bit, and that means that we could then push this kind of like barrel combo out a little bit. I'm going to get some more strip logs. Right, so I think maybe we can put these in the corner there. Let's maybe put this sideways. That, or we do a sign. Like the sign better. And then we can also just add a little bit of dimension like that. It's pretty good. It's a little bit in your face when you come in the door, but that's fine. Just a small adjustment there. The light is definitely filling up enough space. I'll leave the courtyard for now. I don't have any real ideas for in here. I did catch a couple of things in here I'd like to switch up. Oh, there's also not a lot of texture going on. So up here, there was a couple spots. Here I thought we could use a couple of supports, and then I think I'm sure I've probably tried. Oh no, that seems fine. I don't know why that didn't work before, but that's missing a railing, that's missing a railing. And then up here, we could put it here. And then also here. And then that way, could do it there. That may look a little dumb with that table there. That's the only problem. Plus that's in the way. All right, so we'll get rid of that. Here it feels okay because you get a place to walk, but then that table feels kind of dumb. However, I don't think we can get rid of it because then the light level in here is going to plummet. And I remember making this specifically candles because I didn't want a light up here because it was too bright. If I recall. I just wanted like a dim glow on that one. Pretty sure this is all lit anyway, yep. So, how do we solve this? I'm Irish as well, says EMP. 3 to 4 sets of great-grandparents immigrated from there to the US. That's really cool. I do not like Guinness. I like beer. I like multiple different kinds of stout, but I don't like how flat and heavy Guinness is. I even like some local stouts, but the Irish stout is just not on my list of favorite beer. Word Nerdify, hello. So up top here, this still feels pretty good. This needs a door. And so does this. Why is this missing a door? Well, that's going to be tricky because there's a stair there. I could extend this and make it all one platform. I like the trapdoor better. Yeah, it's a little bit more fun. And that means that here we could actually put a door. We'll put a proper block there. I feel like that's okay. What's underneath here? Do I see that down here? Only barely. I could change that to a combo and see what that would look like. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I like the planks better. Well, that looks cool, but then that table is really out of place. I think that probably makes the most sense. Kel says my heritage is a mixed bag. I've got English, Scottish, Irish, and French. 5th generation Australian on both sides. Yeah. At this stage, like depending on where you are in the world, there's a real good chance that you're a solid mix, right? Like, I mean, and my dad never knew his actual parents. He was raised by his aunt and uncle. So, like, apparently my grandfather on my dad's side was a farmer from Alberta, I guess. I don't really know the details of it. It would be interesting to do that with like a, you know, the family tree genome thing that they do. The DNA testing. Oh, I should have brought a door. Where's that? Where's Alberta? That's one of the Midwest provinces in Canada. So it's above the Dakotas, I think, in the US. I could be wrong. I think we're going to put the door here. Looks so good. And then here, it'll have to be on the inside. Probably leave it open. Oh, this fence needs to be fixed up a bit too. I feel like we can probably have some fun with that. A couple of details here. Yeah, I'd like to maybe move this piece. Oops. Looks a little bit funny. Better from the top. Maybe we'll just get rid of these on the outside. Yeah, I think that looks fine without them. Have the braces on the back instead. Word Nerdify, the DNA sites are a bit of a security nightmare. That is why I have not done it, because I have not researched enough thoroughly to be comfortable with it. That's kind of where I am with all of that. Speaking of Word Nerdify, thank you so much. 5 tier 1 subs to the community. That went to the Vampire Maid, Nordic Neo, Heavy D33, Jenny B14, and Tunker Out. Tunker Out, that's a great username. I think I'm also going to put in some stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Just would be cool to have something like this in here. I just don't think I like the way that it blocks the door. Right? It makes this feel very narrow. Although, not the end of the world. I could switch them around. I've done this before. I just don't remember where I put the trapdoors. I don't know whether the trapdoors are in the middle or whether they're on the stairs. Mystifying Mage, subscribing at tier 1 for 2 months. Thanks ever so much, Mystifying Mage. That's amazing. You've also got a thank you from someone earlier that thanked you for the gift sub that they received from you. Speaking of gift subs from you, my goodness. Mystifying Mage gifting out 5 community tier 1 subs. Lumazing, Real Solji, Darker Scarlet, Virginia LK, and Brave Striker 59. All really solid usernames. Thanks so much for the support, both Mystifying Mage and Word Nerdify. I truly appreciate it. And that is very close to a hype train, should you decide to participate. Barlock James, those are fun emotes. I like those. Yeah, I think that's consistent. I like it. I don't want to get into doing the whole scene here. I do like having this in the corner. Maybe we can just experiment with a couple of these. K the River Cat with 300 bits and 100,555 with 1,000 bits kicking off that hype train. Thanks ever so much, 100,555, and thank you, K the River Cat. That's amazing. 1,000 bits, my goodness. I better get my bits to bed. This is a spawning nightmare, just so people are wondering. It's all dark. If Mamimos is around, I want to say belated thank you for the gift sub earlier in the week. Says Ray Hole. Sorry, Ray Hall, not Hole. Hall. Well, that's very nice of you, Ray Hall. Has everybody that received a gift sub, if you haven't already, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts, because now you can get access to the Joel Duggan Discord. Yeah, I like that there. I feel like we can do some stuff along here too, like this. And then probably railings, right? That seems like a good idea. Oh, not there. I guess we have to put that on the back side. maybe we'll change this to something a little bit darker. Yeah. And I've not decided yet on how I'm going to texture the curtain wall, so we'll leave that blank for now. And then maybe we'll put in a couple more of these. Just to say that we did. Holy smokes, Hunter 555. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gifted subs. 10 gifted subs from Hunter 555. Jax, Gadget Girl, Horns Fanned 01, Paracer 73, Sweet Potato. I like sweet potatoes. Celestial Bluetooth. Hey, I know you. You've got a gift sub. Mazurlan and Magic Cactus 55. Small Cats. It's Mina and Paisley Patch. Paisley Patch. No R. Paisley Patch. Hunter, thank you ever so much. That's amazing. The community groweth. The Nightbot reminder is a bit off. I agree, Dan. A little on the slow side. More signs. I go through signs like I go through trapdoors now. Speaking of, we need more of those too. We are at level 5 on the hype train with just under 3 minutes left on level 5. Don Judah, thank you very much for saying hello. Welcome in. Okay, so I think we're good up here. We could probably use a couple of things along there. I don't know what would be out here though. I'm tempted to put like a water trough out here for some reason. I don't know why. Like a dark oak, like water trough for, I don't know what reason. What would be on top of the wall? I'd imagine a lot of it would be kept pretty clear because you don't want this to be cluttered, right? Because this is a narrow passageway, but you kind of want stations where they could get more arrows and more stuff. Dan, thank you for being awesome. And thank you, Kelberty, for the shout out for the mod team. Appreciate it. Looks like Dawn was not nice. Let's go with a darker. I'm going to say, yeah, we'll back that up by 1. I just don't like being crowded when I come around corners. So maybe we don't need as much out here as I thought. Just enough to say, like, it's not empty, right? I wish we had more options for trapdoors because I do get sick of doing all of these all the time. I don't think there's a need to put them there because there's this thing here. Yeah, I guess I just have to wait to see how I'm going to decide to texture the top of these. I feel like I've done it a couple different places. Let me just take a quick cruise around. Last 30 seconds on that hype train. Little brick there. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh, that's really textured. So's that. Okay, so it's andesite and bricks. Looks like what we've been doing. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. And that is the end of the hype train, level 4. Thanks very much. We had 5% of level 5, but a full level 4 complete. Very kind of all of you. Thank you so much. We'll go with, I might need some of those. Andesite and bricks, cracked bricks. They haven't updated the emotes in forever. There's been no hype train emotes from Twitch in a very, very long time. This is also going to be the ceiling, so this is going to be tricky. Did I only bring 2 of those? That's annoying. That's a stair. I can see this being solid like that. Trying to just keep it fairly simple. We're going kind of like from the older parts of town into the newer parts of town, so things don't have to look quite as worn down, you know? Now it gets tricky here because I don't want to change the way that it looks from down here. So it means I can't put any texture along the edge at all. And then out here it also gets tricky too. So it depends on kind of like where we're at. I guess I could have tried to surround this in bricks. That might have been a good branching off point. Now some of these could be cracked bricks. They're a little distracting, you know? I think I like just regular. Maybe we can double up here. Makes more sense to have the cracked maybe closer to the andesite. Yeah. How are we doing for light up here? Not very good is the answer to that question. We might have to put a lantern or something on that, the top of that box. Would I do armor stands for what? I use armor stands all the time, but we use them as like a data pack. Lights. Ah, missing a door. We would want it to open on this side, I think. We'll just switch that. Nice that I'm not running into any issues where it's going to be like showing up on the outside of the wall, which is good. Best idea I ever had was making these curtain walls 3 blocks thick. It really opens up the possibilities when you're trying to do textures and stuff. You're not hamstrung by certain things. The only thing that it's tricky is here. And I would say we probably want some sort of railing there. I hesitate to make another trapdoor railing. Only because I feel like it'd be a lot of the same color. I think I might want to try to do a dark oak railing. That could make more sense. And I might try to connect it to something here instead. All right, I'd say that's pretty good for there. So, because I've got the curtain wall as a separate thing on the checklist. So I don't want to get too carried away. I'd rather do like the whole curtain wall all at once so that I'm kind of like in the curtain wall mindset when I do it. However, we will wait until it gets dark and come back up. In the meantime, we should go back down here. And there was one room. Ah, here we go. Wasn't much going on for texture down here. Try to keep that consistent. Yeah, cool. What's underneath this one? Brick. And aha! Inconsistent. Did I change this back? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. The way that Zombie Cleo does. Oh, with like posing stuff? No. What I do with armor stands is I there's invisible armor stands here holding the bow. So that's what I do. I don't find having like lifeless still mannequins around does anything for me. It just reminds me more that Minecraft is just not a very movement heavy game. Ooh, cool stuff can happen in there too. All right, so let's go get some dark oak trapdoors and see if we can muster up some sort of railing up there. Inventory is almost full. But I agree that even though it's not my thing, what Zombie Cleo does on Hermitcraft with those armor stands is very, very cool. All right, so this I feel like could use, I mean, you can't put anything in front of the door. I feel like we could put something here. I don't necessarily think it needs to be a table. I remember having this conversation before, so we've certainly attempted in the past. Now here I feel like we could definitely put some stuff in the courtyard. I almost want to have like a practice dummy, you know? But then again, I don't know. So just down around the way here, we've got another small barracks and like a practice yard. So like for fighting dummies, which I think is cool. But I don't know if we need another one quite so nearby. Coming to the end of hour 2, the second break has arrived. Thanks very much, folks. Mods are on it today. That's a little bit too narrow for me. What if I put that here, though? That's not terrible. Because then we could do that. And actually, maybe I would want that way. How far does this have to go? To there, maybe? But then I don't really have like a second thing. Can't do that at all. I think that's enough of an overlap. Darn it. Yeah. I wish there was a way to tie it off without having it be so strangely attached there. What if I did a different kind of trapdoor underneath it, maybe? Not a fan. Nope. I mean, I like it mostly. It's just how to give it a nice end is difficult. And then up here to break up like the chocolate bar look. Try this. And I'll take my break right after the nighttime happens here. Just so that I can... Oh, did I mess that up? Oh yeah, we can't put anything here, can we? Can't put it on the outside either? No. I can put one there. No, can't. I'd rather do this. Actually, maybe we should do dark oak there instead. Sometimes these don't look as good with the nails on them. All right. Light level time. How we doing? No. We've got some problems. All right. Well, that's a whole other thing. As is that, I want to say that that's not part of the barracks. Well, everything from here in would be barracks related. Lots of light in here. No issues at all. We're good. It's only here. So one option is just straight up a light here. And I want to say it will light this up a lot nicer. I just want to make sure that I like the look of that. You hear the arrows being fired at me from below? Does seem kind of dark, doesn't it? I just feel like the lantern's a little bit bright. I'm wondering if we could move it or hang it somewhere else. That's a half block. That's a half block. I feel like we could maybe put the lantern over here somewhere instead. Maybe even on top of this. Gets us farther down the wall. And I feel like it doesn't light up the top floor there quite so harshly. Yeah. I think I like that look better. Plus, I wasn't in love with the top of that anyway. So trapdoor goes back on this. Kind of want to put something low there. I'm not sure. Could also try this too. I find when you just do one block and then one mini block, it looks like it's supposed to be like the top in sort of like the same way that they do the decorated pots. But I would like to have something else on the ground here, but this is in the way. I could put a stair there, I guess, of something. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, go with that. All right, time for that break. I want to listen to the mods. If you're new to the channel, I step away once an hour, refresh my coffee, grab a stretch, snack. You should too. We'll be back in just a few minutes. I don't know about you, but I can hear a creeper outside somewhere. Right there. Several of them. We obviously don't have the settings changed yet. Them to drop all of their goodies. Oh, you can't get to me. Do I have my bow out here? I don't think I do. Thought I'd carry that around with me. Guess not. Not the sharpest crayon in the box, are you? Yeah. Jeepers and creepers, yep. That's what was going on. Alright, so I think we left off on the top here. I feel like we should probably have a thing or two over here as well. Maybe even something in the corner. We're good for light now. Really, it's just a matter of hooking up a couple of things. I'm just running out of, like, stuff in general. I want more crates. It's tough when you're putting in, like, the set dressing because you feel like you repeat yourself a lot. What I should do is turn the jukebox into something more substantial. Because we've got the jukebox as a potential custom texture for medieval. They're expensive, but that's fine. That would be a fun stream, actually. Alcorn95, Tier 1, 13 months in a row. Lucky number 13. Thank you so much, the mighty Alcorn. Appreciate it. Alcorn streams from the patron server for folks that might be curious to check it out, as do a number of other people in the community. Do we have a list of Infinity Cove streamers, Dan? I feel like we do. There we go. SweetSandi, Mini Packs, Elkhorn, Mythic Star, and Hunter 555. I was pretty sure Hunter 555 was on there too. I think it's a bit out of date. Oh, well, we can update that. In my mods channel, if people want to fill me in, then we can update that. That's no problem. No, maybe dark. I think that's fine. Maybe we need more of these. Oh, that doesn't go there. I like that overlap. Feels a little bit like it was put together haphazardly or after the fact. Like, hey, crap, we need a railing here. I'd really like to put a change in texture right there, but it's going to show up when you go down the stairs. All right, I'm going to call this part done. Yeah. Maybe we can fit one more there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the other part was down here inside the barracks. Do we want a door there? And do we want a door there too? Certainly we want it here. I don't think we need one in between the stairs. I think that's fine. So then in here, we've got this cool support beam thing that I would say I didn't finish that. Or we could potentially do stairs over here too. No, I think I like trapdoors better. Oh, come on. That is not the outside. So that's the only place that we've used spruce trapdoors. I think I want to try and switch those out to oak to see if they look better. Grab those. Thanks, 100,555. Appreciate it. Which way do these go? That way. So this is just because I like the trapdoors up here, and having the trapdoors as window shades and as beam supports, it felt kind of convoluted. Although we might want to... Those are stairs there. Feels kind of empty. See, this is where if banners didn't flow around in the wind, I would put banners in here as well. And this is where I thought I wanted something, and I don't know. I guess having something there would be fine. But we've already got like a storage closet that's, honestly, it's kind of dumb looking. I might prefer to have a straighter looking closet. Let's actually do stairs here. A slab. Then we can put stuff on top of it. Maybe break up the spruce a little bit and then add in maybe one of these. Ugh. I always find the stone noise really kind of crippling. I think that works. Like this just goes right to my soul. Ooh. Not my favorite. Could we do anything up there? That looks dumb. I think maybe a tripwire hook would be cool. I think we're done with the stone, so I can put a lot of the stuff back. Tripwire hooks. So up here might be too high. Actually, no, I think that's fine. Be cool if we could hang something from it that would look like rope or something, but I can't think of what we could possibly do. Yeah, I don't want to repeat the crate over and over again, but I do like having something there. And I feel like there needs to be something along there too. Do we want something solid here? Or do you think another table would make sense? Because we have like a mess hall in here. More barrels required. We could be more creative there. I think I could probably put like a bale of hay. I think I've done that out here too. No, it's salt out here. Yeah, we could do something more interesting there. I'll go get some hay. Think I've got some. Go. Not bad. That's the first time this whole stream I think it's rained. Unless it rained on my breaks that I don't know of. Yeah, that adds a little bit of contrast. Brighter color. I think maybe I need to switch these. Yes. And this also feels like a good spot for something, but like I don't know what. Another table maybe? I find the easiest thing to do when you're trying to figure this stuff out is just like walk back and forth and see what jumps out at you. Oh, you know what? I think carpet. We could put like a mat along here. A gray carpet. I'm tempted to see what it would look like with these along here. Like it, I think. At least 2 more signs. Minecraft Melly, doing well, thank you very much. Had a good workout this morning. Got a fair amount done doing other things here at home. Could always use more, but you don't always get the time that you want. But we've moved on to the stream for the day. Things are coming together quite nicely. We finished the moat. Is cool. So this is all done now. Mego Egos, thanks very much for the follow. That's a fun username. I'm a pancake guy myself, but I won't hold that against you. Yeah, I think that helps make things feel a little bit busier on this side of the room. And then we'll get, maybe we'll put tripwire hooks and at least 2 carpet. What color carpet? Light gray? Oh, thanks, Minecraft Melly. Cal, you're fired. I mean, we really don't have too many options. I also want to sleep away this rain. Option 1. Not very good. Option 2. I think I like that the best. And option 3. Wait a minute. All right, what do we think? Gray or brown? No problem, Mel. Yeah, I usually shorten people's name anyway. Appreciate it, though. Brown. Cal is getting job offers to make design decisions in Hunter Stream. That's awesome. Brown. Melly likes brown. The footsteps of the pig are driving me nuts. Sounds like a creeper. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the brown is the right way to go. Do we do 2 carpets or we do 3? I think maybe 2. But instead of having both be carpets, I think I'm going to just have a little bit of a texture change and have that be sunk down. And then I'll put the cracked over there as well. There's a pig on the roof because that's where it spawned in, and Cosmic named it Roof Pig, and so just as a stream joke, we've left it there. I will eventually move it elsewhere. Yeah, you don't want to put anything there. I wonder if what needs to happen here is this just needs to be a bigger table. Right? Like maybe I just need to take this and make it like a 2x3 table. We'll try that and see if that helps. Move it with a lead. I'll move it with a lead. I won't remove it. I will move it. That makes sense. And I needed tables and chairs, which I don't think I brought. Nope. I'm glad I didn't run around and start replacing all the tables and chairs in here, because I'm probably going to have to do it again in 1.20, so I'll have to see. You can see where all the old data pack tables and chairs are broken. I hope Chuck can find a way to rewrite the data pack so that he doesn't have to completely break it every time he updates it to a new Minecraft version, because I don't want to have to go around and replace it every single time. I'm sure all the stuff in our modern city is also busted now too. Also, that's broken. What is going on there? That's the bigger table. Maybe not 3x3. Maybe we should do a 2x2. Yeah, it's a bit too big. And it breaks. looks a little bit better. Just not centered in the room. Yeah, I feel like that's okay. Unfortunately, the candles are going to be a little bit off, though. Maybe we don't need them. No, we don't need them at all. Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe I can just do something like put a tankard over here. And then go get a couple of cups. Or pots. Does anybody know of a very simple data pack or mod that would allow me to add like cups? If I wanted to like drinking glasses of different types. There was something else I wanted to do that was going to be custom too, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, a mod with kitchen stuff would be really cool, especially if it was enough. Like, I don't want it to be super pixelated, but just something that looks like you could make cups or vases or pots out of the various different materials. Like, if you wanted to do something like this in, say, glass for a modern city, right? I feel like that could be pretty cool. Because those don't, to me, they don't look like cups. One, they need a handle, and two, they're just not quite the right color. But if I could make them look like wooden drinking cups or other kind of pottery, like they just don't really read as cups to me. All right, I think we're getting there. So we've done the detail in here. This is all good. We've done the detail up top. I think the only mystery left to solve is what to do about that table. I mean, really, I guess I could just put like a shelf and put the candles up on the shelf. Right? Oh, I don't have a flint and steel handy. I want to try to do this while it's dark so we can at least sort out some of the lighting. Yeah, maybe we could take these 3 candles and instead put them up here. Then we definitely need a bit of railing here. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I think that's an okay solution. A little bit low, but whatever. The alternative would be to hang a lantern from the middle there. And the idea for that was that it made it too bright. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So then the only other mystery left to solve is the lighting down here. As you can see, it is a problem. I mean, obviously lights maybe here or here outside, and that would take care of a chunk here, but it certainly would not come all the way over here. So I feel like we need to have some lights. Oh, we need some lights back here too. Ooh. Let's just go get my bow. Make this easy on myself. How are we doing back here? Couple of zeros, but nothing crazy. Where is my actual bow and sword? Uh-oh. There it is. Yes. There was a creeper there somewhere. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I wonder if the skeleton got him. Possible. Turned into an FPS, yeah. Totally has. I've not played any kind of PvE or PvP in Minecraft in a long time. I don't even think I've ever done PvP at all. Just not my favorite thing. Okay. There was a creeper over here somewhere. I can hear the zombies on the ground. Okay, I guess they're good. So lights, we'd have to figure out how to hang lights in front of all of this. This is really dark, so that's kind of looking for potential light. And I feel like we can probably do something like having a log. What are we using? Spruce logs? That's dark oak, but like similar but different. We could just do something like that. Or we could do a single, maybe from a stone piece or something. If that was like a andesite stair, that wouldn't look too bad. Gets us most of the way there. And then here, I think I might try to... I don't know if I want these to be any taller. I like them low. But we might have to do something to them so that we could do like this kind of a thing. Not like there, but like on it somehow. Because like look how quickly that takes care of almost everything, right? We're nearly there. And then probably some sort of street light here. Turn these off for a second. Yeah, like this is very dark. I think I need to build something here and then hang a lantern off of it like we've done there. And that will probably help. The other thing is that around in different areas we've used walls, andesite walls all over the place to position lanterns on at the gates. So we could do it either here or I could move it inside here. I think I like the outside better. And I may want to try to see what it looks like with a stone. Or we could go black, like go dark on it, on the keep. So polished, or I might even have, yeah, nether brick. I always forget that there's nether brick walls, and I've got my nether brick texture as black. That's kind of cool looking. Polished is going to be more subtle in daytime again. I think I like the polished better than the nether brick. You don't like PvP at all, Dan? Yeah, me either. I like it in some games. I can get very agitated, but what was that game that I was playing that was a first-person shooter survival one? I'm not very good. That's the problem that I have. And so you don't feel like you're up against folks that are in your skill level. Like you just get owned by these people that are like professional first-person shooter players. I wanted to try these ones too. Bad language comes out. I can keep myself from swearing, but I cannot keep myself from being a little emotional. Which I don't know is necessarily the best content, you know, like I don't tune into other streamers to see them get frustrated. Like that's not my MO. I think I like it there. It would not make any sense to have it over the moat, I don't think. No, I like it closer in, I think, more. And I think I do like the something different because the keep is kind of special. I like the idea. Plus it goes nicely with that. But down on the main level, we've used andesite there. And then we've used andesite here as well. Which, I mean, we could turn those into polished basalt too, or polished deep slate. What did we use over this way? Andesite again. But they're on the sides, so they're not always facing forward. That's cool. And then on the west gate, andesite again? Yeah. I'll try the andesite one more time, but pretty sure we're going to go with polished deep slate. I mean, they both look good. I think that the polished deep slate does happen to look better. And I don't know, maybe we end up changing that everywhere. Maybe we want to be consistent with that all around. Hi, it's Amelia. Welcome in, Amelia. Thanks for saying hi. Glad you like the build. So not a fan of that. Let's put a andesite stair there at least and see if that can help. I can't think of anything else to do there. I guess we could just hang it there too. So it still doesn't cover the whole area. We get most of the drawbridge done, and then if we put something out here, we should get the rest of this. So in theory, one little strip. That's annoying. And that would change dramatically again if we raise it up off the ground, because it's not going to go as far. So if it was hanging from something, then it doesn't reach as far. All right. I don't want to have anything in the middle. Like I don't want to have a lamppost in the middle. And I think I like that hanging there more than I like it hanging outside. I really don't like this. Maybe what I need to do is incorporate something like that off of this. So spruce and dark oak and chains. Spruce, dark oak. That and that. Oh, trapdoors. Three-hour mark. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate it. Glow lichen lights up pretty neatly as well. Yes, yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, as they've mentioned, with shaders, it can be a little bit much. So I could try something like this here. Oh, I can't reach. And just mimic what we've got going on in these other spaces. And just do that. Maybe two. And trapdoor. It's not awful, but it's not my favorite either. And if we did that, maybe we don't need this one. Because this isn't my favorite. Oh, yeah, we do. Nuts. Yeah, we still need 2 here. It's not awful. I think I might raise the lantern and see if we can get a little bit more out of it. Okay, so that didn't reduce it by too much. And then, like I said, if we had another building here, let's go 1, 2, 3, maybe here. 3, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there was another structure there and we had a lantern on it, then that would take care of it. The hard part is going to be sorting out those ones. Yeah, we've got a bit of overlap there. So the difficulty will be in the design. I guess one thing we could do is we could pull the top of this up and then hang it from there. I don't know what that would look like. Even that is not enough. Yeah, it's like ground level. That's annoying. And I really don't like the look of that anyway. I mean, visually, it looks pretty good. But from a spawn perspective, I want it to be more clear than if we don't have any lights here. Because that still looks okay. You have all the light where you need it to be. Light on the road, light on the road, light over the doors and entrances and key parts. But then it's a death trap, so that's a pain. Big Kev, thanks very much. Appreciate it. We haven't quite sorted that out, but I feel like we can check off a couple of things here. And where it is the book. Let's see here. Parade Square. Add a detail inside Barracks. That's done. Define areas above Moat. That is not done. lighting drawbridge and drawbridge entrance. So that's several things. So we've done the drawbridge entrance. Let's just change. So we can check off that anyway. Southgate is all done, I think. Oh no, we've got to finish off the Keep South Lawn. I got to move those over to other list sections. So really we've just got the curtain wall, surrounding countryside, and the keep left. The only thing left here to do is the lighting on the parade square and the areas above the moat. The areas above the moat are tricky. I feel like a building here will take care of this one. It has to be a very small building. The only thing. Maybe if we kept the entrance here, then it could be, it wouldn't have to be so tall. Like the roof could start quite low. I just don't know what it exactly would be. Feels kind of funny. Maybe it could be like an open air. We don't really have a stable up here if someone was to bring a horse in, so maybe we could have like a small stable, like an open air thing here, so that the roof could be very, very low and wouldn't have to have anything too bad, and it wouldn't hide the keep. Like you could still see all of this just like we see it now in between here. It's a good idea, actually. Try that. Small stable. Real Y Jan, hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. And then over here, I really don't know what we could do. I think maybe the thing to do here would just be to create some sort of thicket, some sort of bush thing that would just be impassable, you know? We've got the bushes here and we've got the bushes here. Maybe we just kind of connect it and turn it into something. We could also put a tree there, I guess. That could be interesting to try. So we'll do tree or thicket bushes. And then I've got to figure out the lighting. So I don't know what's going to go on there. Anyway, that is where I need to wrap things up today, folks. Sorry if you're just coming in, but we had a fun day putting things together. We finished the moat. All the moat details are in. We've got all kinds of cool detail along the edge here, so it's all kind of secured and held up. We did a lot of detailing inside the barracks up here on the roof. We did some stuff in here. We also did all of the extra detail work along here and down there. And of course, we were working on, at the last minute, the lighting around here, which we didn't get very far with. We're close, but we still have a lot of unfortunate zeros. So the hard part is going to be figuring out what to do with light in this area. And I don't know what the solution is going to be just yet. But we are going to pass you on to JWisp, who is a fun Minecraft creator and streamer. I'm sure you will enjoy your time. You can also check out the Citadel Cafe and the Spawn Chunks podcasts that I do. They're both free. You can find them on iTunes, really wherever you find a podcast. Follow me on social media at Joel Duggan, and you can also check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Thanks to the new members today on Patreon. Very much appreciated. And thank you to the gift subs, for the regulars, the support. Really enjoy that y'all are liking these weekday streams. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure that you join the Discord. If you received one of those very generous gift subs, join the Discord. Come hang out with us in between streams. It's a really good time. I think you will enjoy yourself. And we'll see you tomorrow, not for Minecraft, but at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. We will be doing Lego Lord of the Rings with Gandalf and the Balrog, the Brickhead set. If you're curious about what that means as far as Lego on stream, check out Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. Also a free thing that you can subscribe to that helps me out a great deal. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers on that YouTube channel. I really hope we can get it up there soon. But you can see old YouTube VODs of both Minecraft and of Lego, so you can kind of know what you're getting into. Speaking of, this entire town, no cuts, no edits. It's all on that VOD channel. So if you want more of what you just watched, you can go and check out the VODs. I will see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks so much. Bye for now.